Hi everyone, it's me Robyn, and I'm here with another quick video for you guys. I thought I would like to show you how to make a quick and simple, just little gift card. Sometimes we don't need the whole card, or we don't want to make a scrapbook page or a gift. Sometimes we just need a small little card to add on to a gift for someone. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. We're actually going to emboss again using the craft Stampin' Pad, the Whisper White, and we're using that with the white emboss powder. And we're using the Stampin' Heat tool with that as well. And then we're using 3 sets. So I'm going to show you how to incorporate the sets together. We're using the dots for days, and I showed this on a video a few videos ago, if you want to look for that video. We're using petite pairs, and I'm just going to use, so this is a great stamp set, petite pairs. If you're using, let's say you're not really getting into the stamping yet and you just want to use your die cut still, petite pairs is a great stamp set for that. So you can just use it for the words and use your images that you have. And then we're using Garden and Bloom, which if you watched my Pink Stamper Live, this is one of my favorite stamp sets. So I'm going to just use one of the 2-step stamps on here, which is the butterfly. And I'm also going to use the scallop punch. I love scallop circles. And then a couple colors, Melon Mambo and Smoky Slate. And we're going to incorporate the Smoky Slate Thick Baker's Twine. And there's probably more that I forgot that I'm using, but let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is use the scallop punch and turn it upside down, and I'm using Whisper White cardstock. This has a smooth finish to it. It actually used to be called Ultra Smooth White cardstock because it's smooth and it's perfect for stamping. You'll get the best stamped image with the Whisper White. Punch that out, and now we're going to use the Melon Mambo. Melon Mambo, remember I can't get that word right. And we're just going to stamp in the pink the background of the first step of the 2-step stamping. So we're going to stamp that in the center of the scallop. Look at how well that's stamped. Close and put away so I don't accidentally stamp the wrong stamp in it. Okay, now we're going to be doing a little bit of embossing, and we're using the Whisper White, which is a wet pad, so you're not going to use this for your everyday stamping. You'll have to let it dry or use the heat tool if you're going to use this without embossing it after. Let me scroll in for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to get this all ready to do. This isn't as messy as the video I showed you right before this. Okay, so we're going to ink up the outline. And I love these clear stamps because you can see right through, so they're the easiest to line up. So I'm just going to really make sure I have a lot of white on there. I'm going to put it right on the top of it. And I'm going to hurry and quickly use a little background sheet paper folded in half. Really get that off of there. You can also use the embossing buddy first if you want to do that. Okay, go ahead and just put this right back in here. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. That's a little bit for you. Now we're going to use just some tweezers. Hold it shut, and with the emboss or the heat tool, we're just going to heat this up. I'll show it to you guys kind of closely so you can see. It'll turn white and beautiful. Isn't that so pretty? So pretty. Now this is one of the first projects I ever saw demonstrated. It was a little bit different stamp set, but it was a butterfly. And it wasn't with the scallop punch, it was just with a square. But this is the same type of project that I saw at my first Stampin' Up workshop, and that's what got me excited. I signed up to be a Stampin' Up demonstrator shortly after, and it was just from that one little card that I learned how to make. And it was nothing huge, nothing big, but I was so excited. I was hooked after that. Okay, so now we're going to do the dots for days background, and I want to show you after you let it sit for a while. This is dry, and it's got a rubbery finish. It's embossed. It's really cool. And now we're going to use the brayer. And oh, I forgot, we are using the pink pirouette just on the background. So ink this up with your brayer. And then just put it on here. That gives you a nice even finish. I don't know what I said, but hopefully it works. And you put that on here. You can actually use a piece of paper if you want to. I'm just going to do it very delicately. Okay, and then lift it up. And look, I have dots background. How pretty. How pretty is that? Okay, now let's go ahead and just fold over. Let me tell you the sizes that I'm using. This is 2 3/4 by 5 1/2. And then this is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold this in half right here. For some reason I have embossing stuff all over my table. I wasn't as clean as I should have been. Okay. Well, I got powder everywhere. Okay, we're good. I'm good. You know how I am about messes. This is not a big deal. Okay, now we're going to take some of this awesome smoky slate baker's twine, the thick baker's twine, and I love this. We're going to go ahead and just, in the middle, put a little piece of tape back here, bring it around. I'm going to make like a little big X in the middle. Do you guys see that? Put the tape over here, cut it off. Whoops. Cut that. And now I'm using Stampin' Dimensionals. We almost have, let's stamp this first. I'm going to stamp in the corner. I'm going to stamp the Best Wishes. And I'm going to use this Smoky Slate stamp pad. So let's go ahead and ink this up. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp it right here. Best Wishes. So this is a nice little note card that you can give to somebody if you're going to a wedding. And, oops, I got cut off. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put these up with dimensionals. Just pop them up really quick. This is a really quick project, and you can actually make multiple of these and just have them ready to go. And just use different sayings on them. So if you're in a hurry, change the colors out. Put the Best Wishes on here, and we are almost done. This is super quick and easy, like I promised. And then let's add some dimensionals on the back of this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Peel them off. And now we have a quick and simple card. Put this right in the center. Isn't this so cute? It's just a little 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 gift tag. Here's another one I made showing you the different embossed look. This one had a little bit more powder on it. If I would have used the embossing buddy, it wouldn't have been so staticky, but the same kind of look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye.